If you ask a man in the toll booth, well, I'm sure he'd tell you that on the highways there's a million ways. If you wanna disappear, well, should you take a left or right? Well, I'm sure I don't care. All I want out of life is to hide somewhere. Will you find? Will you find me? Will you find? Will you find me? Each Halloween your faces get more frightening. The closer I look, the more I can see your limits begin to show. The astronaut won first prize. It was a ton of moon dust. All I see in his eyes are years of hate and mistrust. Will you find? Will you find me? Will you find? Will you find me? Come out wherever you are, said the fisherman to the sea. Oh, I miss you, yeah, I miss you, love. Where can you be if I have to wait anymore? Then I won't believe in the love that I've known, or in the life that I've known. Will you find? Will you find me? Will you find? Yeah, will you find?
Will You Find Me? That is from American Music Club. On the new release from Reprise Records called Mercury, American Music Club is appearing tonight at the Troubadour in West Hollywood, tomorrow night at Bogart's in Long Beach. The album is produced by Mitchell Froome. I'm Chris Doritas. You're listening to Morning Becomes Eclectic on KCRW. Happy to have in the studio American Music Club. Mark Eitzel, Dan Pearson, Voody, Bruce Kaplan, and Tim Mooney. It's great to have all you guys here.
Hey.
How you doing, Mark?
All right.
Okay. I don't think a lot of people realize it, but this is your fifth album. I think most people are really aware of the release Everclear and the newest one, Mercury, because of, I guess, distribution and, getting the record in the stores and that sort of thing. Do you find that's true, that people are a little taken aback that there are 5 recordings by the band?
Well, not when they see my bald spot. And
It's actually our 6th record.
Is it really?
We put out our first record by ourselves, and
I do need 4.
and they disappeared off the face of the earth.
Really? Is there any copies in existence? Is it possible
yeah.
for people to find them?
No.
No, it's impossible.
My mom has one.
Your mom's got one.
I have one.
You have one. Mark, I need to ask you to step a little
okay.
closer to the microphone there. Yeah, there we go. But this 5th project, what's unique about it, and well, there are a lot of things unique about it, mainly the fact that it's probably the most available of everything that you put out. Mitchell Froome came in as a producer this time.
Right.
What did that do for you? That
Well, basically, he helped us in arrangement. It was more arrangement and orchestration and things like that. You know, he directed. He said, "You play here, and try this part." And he was really musical with us, and that's what we needed.
This is a guy who's done some amazing work in recent years, doing the great release by Los Lobos, Kiko, and Suzanne Vega's latest 99.9 Fahrenheit degrees, Richard Thompson's Rumor and Sigh. How did the association come about? Did you guys approach him, or was it just kind of a marriage made by the record company?
Booty and Mark approached him in a bar.
In Musso and Frank's, actually.
Yeah.
You went up to him in Musso and Frank's?
Yeah, where deals are made. Yeah, and I had a couple martinis, and he kept saying things like, "Well, I don't know. I listened to your stuff. I don't know. It's okay, but I don't know if you really need me. I don't know if I'm the right one."
Was he that flat, really?
Oh yeah, and I heard enough, so I went and joined some friends at the bar. And the next morning got up and thought, well, he was good. Let's get him.
You kind of liked his attitude.
Well, he was musical, and he actually, he knew our music even though he didn't like it very much. And so that was that understanding. And the understanding, he kept saying, you're going to have to work. I don't know. You're going to have to work. You need a lot of help.
We're going to, I think the audience here is going to be given a chance to meet Mitchell Froome, because we've been talking about setting up a visit from him. He's going to come in and play some of his...
Make him sing a song.
Yeah.
If he's listening right now, he's probably turning red.
He's probably embarrassed. He's probably like throwing he's got a living room. He doesn't have a couch. He's just got a boombox. That's it. So he's probably throwing the boombox across the room.
Or his Volkswagen is careening off the San Diego freeway.
This is Morning Becomes Eclectic on KCRW. I'm Chris Doritas. In the studio with us is American Music Club, and we're poking fun at the producer of their latest album, Mitchell Froome. We're also hearing music live next in the studio. This is actually a song that starts off the new album, right?
Yeah. It's called Gratitude Walks on 6th Street.
All right. American Music Club live on KCRW.
You be good for something and draw down a shade on a sun that sat up all night shivering, on a sun that sat up all night afraid, one that shines on the oasis that leads a man and the kind of applause that gets louder the lower you sink. Gratitude walks, gratitude walks, see gratitude walk on They pull it from the air and they throw it into bloom, and you're spinning under their wheels, trapped in your room. gratitude walks. See gratitude walk on 6th Street. Take a number for your big lament. They sowed the rules of dreamland in cotton wool and cement. Well, it's never what you want. It's just the kind of thing that always happens here. Yeah, you watch your good old days pass you by, leaving your cupboards bare. Gratitude walks. Gratitude walks. I see gratitude walk on 6th Street. Gratitude walks, yeah. Gratitude walks. See gratitude walk on 6th Street.
It's American Music Club performing live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. Song is Gratitude Walks. It's the first song on the new release called Mercury, out now on Reprise Records. American Music Club appears tonight at the Troubadour in West Hollywood and tomorrow night at Bogart's in Long Beach. And it's great having you guys here. It really is terrific. As I look around the room and I see all these wonderful instruments and where it is a little early, I know, for most musicians who come in here in the morning. They're a little bleary-eyed, but you guys were sharp. You were here a half hour early. Really appreciate that. We have Mark Eitzel on vocals and guitar, Voody on guitar work, Dan Pearson on bass, Bruce Capon on pedal steel and keyboards. And I understand that pedal steel is a MIDI pedal steel guitar, is that right?
This one's got MIDI on it, yeah.
A MIDI, okay. And Tim Mooney on drums. The origins of this band, don't they go back all the way to Ohio, is that correct? You went to school at Ohio State, is that right, Mark?
Yeah, I did. And you know, the origins of this band don't go all the way to Ohio, but although I moved out to San Francisco with a band from Ohio who Voody saw me play with, and he saw us clear the room of patrons. And then he came up to me and said, "Oh, great show." And I said, "Yeah, go away." And that's what started our beautiful relationship.
Well, did you feel like if you cleared the room, you were doing something right?
Well, yeah, I made people react some way.
It's something that we have in common, Columbus, Ohio. I didn't know you went to school there until recently, but my family's all from there. And
oh, really?
yeah, they call that Test Market USA, Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. Also the Quaalude capital of the United States.
Quaalude capital?
Yes.
I never heard that. Why is that, I wonder?
I don't know. I think it's something to do with, I don't know, just a Columbus sort of feeling.
Did you ever hear of a restaurant called the Black Olive? It's like a Greek restaurant.
No.
Fast food type thing?
No.
Oh, that was my father started that.
Oh.
Yes, Gosh, now I really feel silly.
Well, where is it? Where is it? What part of town?
It's in the French Market, which is
there. I never went there.
Yeah.
I didn't have a car. You have to have a car to get out.
That's
there.
true. It's not near Ohio State campus at all. Although there is now a branch at the Ohio State campus.
An olive branch.
Yeah. I'm starting to sweat here. You're making me nervous.
Well, it's about time. You all sound so cool and collected on the radio.
Yeah, well, you know. that's the benefit of radio, is that I can kind of, it's this anonymity that. But how do you face that, being on stage in front of spotlights and things? Do you? I mean, there is no real anonymity. Do you have trouble with that at all?
Well, there is. I mean, how do I face it? Well, I don't know. I've been doing it since I was about 19, so I forgot how I faced it, and I just do it. It's sort of part and parcel of every day, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real nice forum for you to kind of bring ideas to people.
Well, you disappear there. It's actually, when you're on tour, it's the only good place to be. I think it's like
on stage.
Yeah, it's the only safe place.
When you compare it to the
well, because the rest of it is hyperbole. You have interviews or you do radio or whatever. But playing is where, for us, it's the most important thing, and writing songs is the most important thing for me. And when I'm writing songs or playing, then that's it, and the rest of it's just crap.
See, that's why we had to have you play on the air, because otherwise this would have been crap, and then.
Well, it might be crap anyway, but.
We'll have fun.
This is Morning Becomes Eclectic on KCRW. American Music Club is in the next studio, and this is where they shine best, playing live.
So early in the morning.
That's right. This is another new song, right? This is from Mercury as well, and well, let's just head into it.
It's called "I've Been a Mess." Sort of expresses. Okay, let's just do it. Lazarus, now he wasn't grateful for a second wind, for another chance to watch his chances fade like the dawn. And me, I can barely tell you just how pale I get without you. Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. And what were the first words that the crowd heard him speak? I bet he was cursing at the sky. I bet he wasn't turning no other cheek. But was there still hope and desire left in his heart for the last word in love? Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. Your beauty is just a slap in the face that's gonna bring me back to life, back to another sky that's blue, that's gonna turn me into the great American zombie. So hungry, so hungry for you. Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. Well, I've been a mess since you've been gone. Yeah, I've been a mess since you've been gone.
It's American Music Club performing live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. The song comes from the new release Mercury, which is out on Reprise, and you can check out the band tonight at Troubadour in West Hollywood. Still tickets available for that show. You can also get tickets at the door. Tomorrow night they'll be at Bogart's in Long Beach, and opening that show, Grant Lee Buffalo. Grant Lee Buffalo will be appearing, by the way, on KCRW Saturday night at 10:30 as part of Trisha Halloran's Brave New World. Grant Lee Buffalo, Saturday night here at 10:30. And right now we've got American Music Club live in the studio. The song you just heard featuring Mark Eitzel on vocals and guitar, Voody on guitar, Dan Pearson on bass, Bruce Kaplan on pedal steel and keyboards, and Tim Mooney on drums. American Music Club. That's an interesting name for a band.
Well, it's the three worst words ever to have in a band name.
Really?
Yeah. Except for blessed. Or
Did you have some sort of identity with the initials AMC? Did your parents drive a Rambler or something? Or?
Actually, yeah. When I was a kid, they had a Rambler, but it's wow. But it's sort of like
The subliminal. That's where it came from.
If your listeners want to think about us as a car, just try to, in your own minds, and I know that you're into visualization here in Los Angeles, so in your own mind, just think of the Pacer or the Gremlin. Mm-hmm. And what was the Matador? Yeah, that was the car.
Oh man,
God, they're ugly.
I know. I learned to drive on a Matador.
Wow.
Wow, you're just finding all kinds of personal stuff about me.
So
here.
much in common. And they both look like Ernest Borgnine. Both these guys.
No, together we look like Ernest Borgnine.
He doesn't look like Ernest Borgnine.
Those people out there in Radioland don't know.
That's true.
He's
that's
just
true.
trying to fool people. I always identified with Ernest Borgnine in whatever
So did
film
I.
he was in.
What was that movie where he played
the Phoenix. Marty.
Marty? Yeah, that's the movie, Marty.
And Poseidon Adventure.
I want to be in a movie like that. So
You are.
I am. Oh yeah.
This is your movie, Mark. If there was a movie about you, who would star in it? Aside from leaving Ernest Borgnine out of it.
Well, he's.
Oh gee.
with us anymore.
And I can't, of course, use Vic Morrow, can I? No. Jeez. Oh.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. No. Who's that guy that you like?
Martin Landau.
Well, Martin Landau's too much of an obvious choice. That guy, your favorite star of all time,
Jack Lord.
Jack Lord,
You
with
guys.
a wig, with a little hairstyling. I could easily
You could
be Jack.
Jack Lord. Okay. We'll put that out there and see if we get any calls. Okay.
Yeah, all over the town. People in fancy cars are like changing the station, pressing seek.
We mentioned earlier that there were two albums that are probably most in people's minds when they think of American Music Club. The new one, of course, Mercury, we hope is in their minds, and the one ahead of it, Everclear, which came out on Alias Records, right?
Yeah.
We're actually going to hear a song now from that album, which started the album.
No, Why Won't You Stay?
Yeah, it's the first one on the album.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Well, it's been a long time since I heard it.
Yeah. American Music Club performing live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic.
Here we go.
tonight fulfill all the promises and bury us in peace? Will it leave us free and forgetful, or at least bring some sleep? Your eyes don't catch the little things as they narrow on your fall. I'm checking your pulse, 'cause you're so quiet. I'm touching you, but you don't feel it. Why do you do this to me? Showing me that all I'm good for is to watch you sleep, as lifeless as an angel. Where she was the most beautiful cloud that ever passed before the face of a girl. Seems like some things are too good for this life. Yeah, some things are too good for this world. And our names and our faces, well, they're just spare change in memory of the soul who kept dropping spare change. Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? In memory of a little girl who was far too much in love with the world, and who really didn't want to stick around for the end. Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay?
That's Mark Eitzel and American Music Club performing live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. Why Won't You Stay is from the album called Everclear, available on Alias Records. And this is a couple years old now, this album. The band is appearing at the Troubadour tonight, and tomorrow night they'll be in Long Beach at Bogart's for a 9 o'clock show, opening that one, Grant Lee Buffalo. I'm going to mention again, Grant Lee Buffalo is going to be up here at the station Saturday night at 10:30 on Brave New World, hosted by Trisha Halloran. So while before the week is up, we'll have both bands here on the air. It's great having you guys in here. I want to go around the room again and introduce everybody. We have Tim Mooney on drums, Bruce Cappan on pedal steel, and he's also got keyboards handy there. Dan Pearson on bass and background vocals, and Mark Eitzel on vocals, guitar. Voody doing guitar work. And you guys have some really sharp-looking instruments, by the way. These are not just... When I say a bass, it's not a normal bass. It's a three-string bass.
3 strings, yes.
3-string, and it's... What do you call this bass? What do you call it? Just a three-string
bass.
A 3-string bass.
Slope bass.
Slope bass.
Knucklehead.
Knucklehead bass.
Yeah, knucklehead.
Is there really a name for it though? Just
no, he had it made specially.
Is it especially made? Okay, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I should tell you that. Also, the pedal steel, as we mentioned earlier, it's a MIDI pedal steel guitar, and Voody's guitar is quite unique as well. Oh,
It's
It's
a
climb.
climb.
It's just a hunk of wood.
okay. I have to ask you, Mark, when we were setting up this morning and discussing what we were going to play right before you came on, you immediately said Little Jimmy Scott, and
Yeah, and I wanted to say too, if anyone didn't like what they heard from us for tonight or tomorrow, go see Jimmy Scott. Cause, oh man, I saw him last year at the same place. I was right in front, and I've never seen a better singer in my life.
yeah,
Really great.
I can see some similarities.
Well, I'm trying to rip him off, of course. Yeah. And failing badly.
Oh no.
Well, Jimmy looks like Ernest too, kind of.
Oh, I know.
No.
God, Jimmy's so good. When he does that one song, "Embrace Me, Embraceable You," and he does it, the whole room, everyone goes really quiet and just it's shocking how good he is.
Mm-hmm. Who else, aside from Little Jimmy Scott, do you really revere like that?
Well, I like Shirley Horn. Her last album I liked a lot. I don't know. I like just about anything. The Shy-Lights' greatest hits is what Voody turned me on to, and Al Green I like.
Booker T.
I don't know. I like everything.
You tend to gravitate toward the more soulful and
Yeah.
haunting sort of things.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Always have.
I share that with you too. See, we have something else in common.
What's that Columbus thing,
That's right, the
That's
Quaalude capital of the world. That's it. It's what it is. It's
Well,
the
I'm
Quaaludes.
serious. When I first moved there, that's what somebody told me, and... Yeah.
So you felt right at home.
No, I don't like that stuff.
I'm just playing with you. There's a song from the album called "If I Had a."
Hammer.
Yes, not the one.
No. No, this is a song that was written on British Rail going into London.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I like England quite a bit, but just like anywhere, it can, become a scenery loop, and so it's about being on a train.
Okay. American Music Club live on KCRW.
The love cry of the traveling man goes, no one knows who I am, but I'm priceless, like a brass ring that's losing the heat to your hand. A quiet man sits quietly, learning his lesson. The slow, smooth wheel of disintegration. You don't want them to talk to you. No, you don't want to take part. So you say, get me back to the leper colony, 'cause that's where you left my heart. I feel time pass like a joy no medicine can't preserve, but somewhere along the line I lost my nerve. Maybe I'm almost there. Maybe I'm almost there. Yeah, maybe I'm almost there. Maybe I'm almost there. Thanks for the keys to your theme park. Thanks for your white sheet of snow. And watch me ride all your rides. Around and around I go. I've reached the bottom yet. The cement has finally begun to set. Time pass like a joy. I try so hard to relearn. man goes. No one knows who I am, but I'm priceless, like a brass ring that lost all the heat in your hand.
American Music Club live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. I'm Chris Doritas. The band is appearing tonight at the Troubadour in West Hollywood. Tickets still available for the show, and also they'll be up at Bogart's in Long Beach with the Grant Lee Buffalo on the bill tomorrow night. That starts about 9 o'clock. The new album is titled Mercury. You'll find it on Reprise Records, and the song you just heard, If I Had a Hammer, is part of that new release, produced by Mitchell Froome. I want to thank all of you for coming down here.
Thanks
it's been a great pleasure having you here. Mark Eitzel, Voody, Dan Pearson, Bruce Kappen, Tim Mooney, and I also want to thank our engineer, Scott Fritz, for engineering the live broadcast. Thanks to Larry Butler, Mark Neider, Ross Schwartz, and Stu Terrell. Best of luck through the rest of the tour. I know you guys just started in the Northwest, and you're kind of working your way eastward.
We're doing a big circle.
Okay. We're going to go out with one from the album, and thanks again.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Chris.
American Music Club on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic.
My revenge against the world is to believe everything you say. Balanced as you are on a pile of empty bottles. And even when the world has taken all your defenses away, and there's no way that you can be true. And I believe you. You get sick of party favors. Let's start with a whimper and end with a whisper. And even when every single one of your gestures is a lie, to me, you always ring true. And I believe you. I believe you. The first time the cops came, yeah, they were like bright new friends. The second time they came, they were a little concerned. They said, we know all about you. You're like moths to a flame. Yeah, we see too much, and none of it's ever true. What happens to the rat that stops running the maze? The doctors think it's dumb when it's just disappointed. I meant it when I said that I would never see you again. But no matter how dumb I get, there's one thing I'll always do. I
American Music Club. That's from the album Mercury on Reprise Records. And finishes Morning Becomes Eclectic. Again, my thanks to the band for dropping by the studios. They're appearing at the Troubadour tonight, Bogart's in Long Beach tomorrow night. I've got 5 pairs of tickets to see them tomorrow at Bogart's 9 o'clock show. Opening that show is Grant Lee Buffalo. If you are a subscriber to KCRW, if you haven't received tickets from us in the past 90 days, if you'd like to check out American Music Club along with Grant Lee Buffalo tomorrow night at Bogart's in Long Beach, give us a call now with your member number at 310-450-3524. Tickets are available to our subscribers. First come, first serve.